Welcome to my new audio series, Jumpstart Daily, where I give daily tips on how to jumpstart your business, your ideas, and more. Now, all of this is going to be based off of the How to Jumpstart Your Business to Success workbook, which was written by myself as well as Bria V. Smith. Each episode is going to be fun, hopefully, but most importantly, it's going to be jam-packed with information that you can use in your daily walking business. I hope you enjoy. Welcome to another episode of Jumpstart Daily. I'm your host, Al Smith. And on this episode number 9, man, I'm really running through them, y'all. I'm running through them. Episode number 9, we're going to be talking about how to execute socially. And this is a good one because this is something that I'm actually working on myself. And so what I want to do is I want to try to give you some notes from the experiences that I have had while trying to execute socially. And so it goes like this. The first thing that you want to do is you want to post content daily, right? So you want to take out some time. You want to take out some time and batch out some ideas and then create them. And this will allow you to be able to post content daily because I think it's kind of hard for you, or it's kind of hard for people when you're trying to operate a business to get up every morning or every night, whenever, every day, and try to create content on a daily basis. Like, that's kind of hard. The people that are basically creating or posting content daily, they can do that because they have a team. And so if you are a solopreneur or a small business owner, whatever the case is, it's going to be kind of hard for you to do that same thing at that same level. But what you can do is you can take out some time, you can write out some ideas, and you can start creating them, and then just kind of have them sitting, and to be able to be posted every day, and then just repeat that same process. Just keep doing it over and over again. Make sure that the content is easy for you to create by yourself. Like, when you're trying to create content daily, you want to make sure that this is something that you can be committed to, you can be held accountable for, and you don't want to bring other people in, because like sometimes it's time conflicts, is interest conflicts, it's so many things that can happen. So make sure that you can create the content that you want by yourself. The next one is make sure that you can be anywhere in the world and create the content. It's been times where I've needed the space where I was creating my content, and I couldn't use that space for whatever reason. And so it was like, now you have to think outside of the box. And so creating content that can be created all over the world is going to free you of any type of, mishaps that could happen, and anything that could kind of like hold you back from creating the content that you need to post out. The next one is repurpose it. So if you do audio, create it in written format. If you do written, then create it in audio or visual. Just repurpose that content, because like people receive content differently. Some people like audio, some people like video, some people like written format. So try to create the content that you've already created. Try to create that in a different format if you can. If you can't, then that's fine as well. Do it in a way that you can until you can do these other forms. Set posts to drop at a certain time. This will create the consistency with your audience. And so if you drop, just say at 9 o'clock, you can tell your audience, hey, I'm going to be dropping at 9 o'clock. If it's AM or PM, and make sure that you drop it at 9 o'clock at every day or every time. And like I say, it creates the consistency with your audience. The next one is utilize hashtags that complement the content that you're putting out. Man, this is a big one, because like I've found that like posting content on a daily basis, like I do mock-ups. I've been doing mock-ups since the start of the business, actually. And at one point I was on Instagram, and I was posting content every day. I mean, 7 days a week, I'm posting content, new mock-ups, new mock-ups, new mock-ups. And what started to happen was my engagement started to get better and better. So it was times where I'm like gauging or getting like 100 and something likes off of a post, but it's because I kept like posting and posting and posting and posting and posting, and then I stopped, and now like I'm just not starting back to post content like that again. But now my engagement is a little bit like it's way less than it was, and that's because like I haven't really been posting the content, and so now I got to try to work myself back up in the algorithms and all of that type of stuff. So make sure that you're using hashtags that complement the work that you're putting out, or the content that you're putting out. Use platforms that bring you the most results. So if you're on whatever platform and it's not really yielding those results that you're looking for, and go to another platform and try that same thing and see what happens. And if you start getting better results on that other platform, then you can still use the one that you may have started out with, but utilize the other one as well, and start really like putting some focus and some attention into that one. Because like maybe what you can start doing is you can start putting money towards it as well. And so maybe utilizing a couple of platforms is a good way to really gauge to see which one is going to be the best one for you. Really connect with people and try to build relationships. This is a big one. Like Instagram is notorious for this, where people will hop in your comments and they'll say, hey, nice picture, or I love your profile, but I only have one picture. Like that happened when I first started with the Instagram account, and I was like, man, it's almost like spammy, and it doesn't make me want to connect with you anymore by you saying, hey, I love your profile. Like it just really makes me look at you as scumbag, to be honest. So make sure you're really building relationships with people and really connecting with people. The next thing I would say, I don't even have this written down, but it's to like support your mentors. And I honestly was a big non-believer in mentors, but someone broke it down to me and it was so simple. Like mentors do not have to be people that you actually talk to. These can be people that you're just listening to. So like for me, at some point, like I may become your mentor, and we may never speak, but I'm still giving you the information that you may need to help you in the situation that you're in. And so I just became your mentor. You see what I'm saying? And so support your mentors. If they have, products or content or whatever the case is, like try to support them, subscribe to them. I used to be a big believer in not subscribing to people. So I give you this example. What I used to do on YouTube is I would look at someone's content, like if it came down my timeline, I would look at someone's content, and then if I liked the content, what I would do is I would type in their name. So I would type in their name, and that would bring their page up, and then I would just click on the page, but I would never subscribe to the actual page. And it was a silly thing, and I'm pretty sure it's so many people out there that do this. And if you do, just be honest. Like comment below, just tell me if you are one of these people that do this. Just comment below. But what I started to realize is I wasn't doing the people who may be following me that are looking at me, I wasn't doing them any justice, because like if I'm not putting out content, but I'm looking at someone that is putting out content, if I'm really trying to help the next person, then if you can see what I'm doing and who I'm subscribing to, and you go out and you check out their content and you like it as well, now I'm helping my mentor. I could be potentially helping my mentor, I should say, because now the person that was following me may like, what they have and may support them. Now, it's not to say that the person who was following me is going to stop following me and then go to the person that I consider as my mentor. It's not to say that, but it is good to allow other people to come into your world. And so now what I do is I like people's I like people's posts. I subscribe to them. I like their pages. Like, I really try to support them, and I even make sure that I comment on things that I like, because like if someone is following me and they want to know what my activity is, and they look at my activity, now they can see, hey, I like such and such post, or I commented on such and such post, and it just creates like this this whole positive environment that can only come back around and help you. Like, it's not gonna hurt you if you share someone else's post, or you comment or you subscribe to someone else. It's not gonna hurt you at all. It's only gonna help you. And so that was one of the things I had to kind of like realize. The last thing is be consistent. Make sure that you're being consistent. Consistency is key. Consistency is key with everything. It's key in life. You keep doing something, even if you have to change up some things. You keep doing it, and eventually the results that you're looking for, you'll get them. And so this, I think, was a great episode. I think that I'm gonna wrap it up. It's a little over 11 minutes at this point, and I try to keep them at 10 or shorter. So listen, be sure to like, comment, and share this post. Subscribe to us on YouTube at the Think New Podcast. That's THINKNUE podcast. And connect with me on LinkedIn and Twitter. I'm Al_Think New on Twitter, and Think New Al on LinkedIn. And be on the lookout for another Jumpstart Daily dropping tomorrow.